The leap moment. It's all about time. Why shouldn't you tell secrets when a clock is around? Because time will tell. Haha. Why did the man put a clock under his desk? He wanted to work overtime. You're getting what you pay for. Have you ever wished you had more than just 24 hours in a day? Well, this month of June, on June 30th, you're going to get your wish. Sort of. A rare phenomenon called a leap second means that on June 30th will actually be 24 hours and 1 second long. So we get a 61-second minute at the end of June. Every now and then, we have to insert a leap second because the Earth's rotation is slowing down. So leap seconds are added occasionally to help keep the atomic clock synced up with the Earth's rotation. So if you are short on time, don't worry. This month, you're going to get an extra second. This year, actually, will be the 26th time since 1972 that a leap second will have been added. Could we speed up Earth's rotation so we wouldn't need these leap seconds? Let me think about it. But meanwhile, let's think about this leap second. I was considering, in honor of this leap second, to buy a new watch. The Patek Philippe Sky Moon Tourbillon 5002P. Let me tell you, this platinum watch is composed of 686 parts. It is double-faced with celestial movements, 55 jewel movement, and has a 48-hour power reserve. Comes with a sapphire crystal and a black crocodile leather band. I was thinking of buying that. Let me tell you, for two reasons, I've now changed my mind. First of all, the cost of this watch is over $1.5 million, a little way above my pay grade. The second reason, I was wrong in expecting that for such a bundle of money, I would get a decent return on my investment. That the watch would actually offer me more time. Say, for example, 65 minutes per hour instead of the commonplace 60. Let me tell you, the timepiece, the watch itself, is laughing at me. For despite however much you pay for it, time just moves forward. Its bejeweled little wheels refuses to slow down for a mini instant as it tolls the identical seconds and minutes as my $4.95 Mickey Mouse watch I picked up at the corner drugstore. But here's the real question we must ask ourselves. Are we spiritually ready for this June 30th leap second? What meaningful action or resolution can we come with during this extra leap second? It only takes 1 second to turn over a new leaf in life or make a resolution to live a more meaningful one. Don't we all wish we had more time? So many projects we'd love to embark upon, so many places to see and things to do, but so little time available. Of course, we'd love to study Torah, spend quality time with our loved ones, and pursue those hobbies and dreams we always wished but we have been postponing. But between the duties of work and the chores at home, there seems to be never an extra moment to devote to these important endeavors. The Lubavitcher Rebbe taught us that in reality, each one of us is allocated from above just the right amount of time we need to get our mission done. Some of this time we'll be learning, teaching, helping others. Some of that time will be, of course, needed to make a living, which is also a very divine task and when it's done with purpose and meaning. But none of us can justify our obsession with making a living by claiming that leaves no time for us to learn or to teach or do something meaningful in life. There's nothing less than misappropriation of funds, in this case too, spending all the time allocated to us on one task at the expense of our principal purpose in this world. What do you think our real reason for being on this world is? Each of us are foremost, whoever we may be, whatever profession, we really all end up being either a student and a teacher, or really both. Judaism's view of time is simple. It works in nobody's favor, unless imbued with meaning. Left alone, it has no opinion, no shape, and the popular adage, we say, time is on our side, forget about it. That's all a myth. Time does what time does best. It passes. And so it's an obligation on each of us to elevate the mundane time into something special and more distinguished. Precise nature of time eludes us, but we know that time is a powerful entity. In fact, Jewish mysticists note that the difference between leavened bread, that is bread, chametz, and matzah is not the ingredients. They both contain flour and water. Nor the method of baking. Both are baked in an oven. But it's all about time. A difference of only 1 second turns it in one into the other, it can turn matzah into chametz. The previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, often said that the clock is really a silent preacher. It never utters a single word, yet when you look at it, it realizes that the hands of the clock, the hours, the minutes, the seconds, are moving continuously. This really serves as a lesson in reminding us to make better use of one's time. The preciousness and value of time is a profound lesson that we all can learn. If you allow a second to pass without utilizing it properly, we have not merely lost the action or what we could have accomplished, we're actually also lacking the gift at that very second, what we could do with it. There's an expression, man worries about losing his money, damov, yet he is not as concerned about losing his days, his yomov. One of the main characteristics in Mashiach times is the promise that all of us will have plenty of time. As the date of our rendezvous with redemption approaches ever nearer, we are experiencing today a taste of this awesome possibility. And as times become more plentiful for all of us, knowledge has also become more accessible by quantum leaps. In times past, the average person needed to trudge to the library or the synagogue for study text. Now it's within reach of the average consumer. To our own modest personal library and for everyone, think about the internet. It offers so many opportunities to broaden our horizons with hundreds of thousands of pages of Torah knowledge and so many audio classes to boot. Let us today make a resolve to make more of our time. Let's make every second count. It's about time. The time is here. The question is only how we will use it. Allow me to conclude. How was your date? Sarah asks her roommate. Terrible. He showed up in his 1932 Rolls Royce. Wow, that's a very expensive car. It's timeless. What's so bad about that? And she answers, he was the original owner.